Hello, I'm Jim from Come Play With Us, and in this video I am going to be playing Lost Ruins of Arnak, the Twisted Paths expansion. Now this expansion, the main focus of this expansion is it gives you a brand new board to play with that includes the track. There's the side that I'm going to be playing here, the Spider Temple, and there's also the Owl Temple. The Spider Temple looked a little bit more interesting to me, so I thought I'd demonstrate that one. There are other components in the game, so you get like new monster tiles, new places to discover, new bonus tiles, pretty much everything, even some new cards. So I'm going to try to demonstrate all the new things. I've kind of cherry-picked all the new components and put them at the top of all the stacks so that they should all come up during the game. Even the new kind of art, these tiles here are all from, most of them are from the expansion, just to give you an idea of what all the new content is. I'm going to be playing a solo game here. It's kind of out of shot. I can't get everything in the shot, but I'm going to be playing the Mystic, who is down here. So that is who I will be playing. The Mystic is the character that plays basically with the curse cards, or the fear cards, sorry, not the curse cards. I thought that would be appropriate for this one because the interesting hook with this temple is the black tablets here. So you can see there's this new resource, the black tablets. This resource is only used with the Spider Temple. And so I thought that would be interesting to pair the Mystic with that. So how do these black tablets work? Okay, so there are a few spaces on the board where you can get these tablets. So you'll notice there's these locations here that have an extra effect here, and this is optional. So if you can take the black tablet at these locations, so for this one, if you pay a coin, you can get one here. You have to take a fear card to get one here. You just straight out get one. So those are and then this spot down here, you can basically discard a card, put a card face up in your play area to get one. So those are the kind of 4 places on the board where you could get those tablets. And then of course there's some reward spaces in the temple that you can get the black tablets. So there's a bunch of spaces there. Okay, so what are they used for? You can use them as regular tablets, and if you do, then they kind of go back in the supply. You'll see there's this supply at the bottom of the temple, and basically how you set this up is there's 2 of these, or 1 of these for each player in the game, so they'll be in each of these spots, and this is the entire supply of the black tablets. So if you spend them like a regular tablet, then they just go back into the supply here, and you spend them from left to right and resupply them from right to left. The other thing you can use them for is you'll see there's these big spaces on the board. These spaces hold artifact cards, and so if your research token is above one of those spaces, then you can use a tablet, if you have one, on your designated space. So I'm playing blue, so mine would go here. So if I wanted to put say it was up in the temple up here, then I could use this space here, and I could play the tablet here, and then I could pick an artifact to go into that space and then activate it instantly and get the effect on that. And then for further turns in the game, when this is up there, anybody could use that artifact if they're above it on the temple track by spending a black tablet there. At the end of the game, these points you see at the top of these spaces will be awarded to the player who has the most black tablets for each of those spaces. So that's how you score with them. The other thing you'll notice is there's these negative points here at the bottom of the track. And how those work is you look at the furthest right empty space on this track, and that's how many points you will lose for each black tablet that you have used in the temple. At the end of the game, any black tablets in your personal supply that you haven't used will go back to this track. So you don't get penalized for having them in your supply, just for spending them. And then that's somewhat offset by having the most at each of these spaces. So that's the main hook of this temple, besides the fact that the board is different too. You're not going to see too much difference in this board because, with the solo player, we're covering these spaces up. You'll notice the interesting thing about these spaces is they use the vehicles instead of, I think in the regular game, these are like double boots. But in this one, these extra spaces here are vehicle spaces. So that's another main difference. You won't see that in a solo game because in two-player game, those are all covered up. And even the solo game plays like a two-player game. Okay, so that's basic difference with how this one works. So I guess we can just get started. In the solo game, the solo player goes first. If you've never played the solo game, you basically have and again, it's off camera. I don't have enough space here, but they basically have this stack of tiles, and you just flip a tile every turn, and they do what's on the tile. And this little arrow here kind of is a decision maker thing. And they also get 6 pawns instead of the regular 2. So they call it the rival kind of just simulates other players at the table. Okay, so to start, I flip the first tile here. And so this means that the rival is going to move up the temple track and take an assistant. So there's not really any choices here. The rival doesn't need to spend resources or any of that kind of stuff. They just kind of go, and they don't get resources or anything like that. They just kind of move up. And of course, they'll score at the end of the game for how far they get up the track. And they only have the magnifying glass. They don't have the book. So the rival will take the assistant stack that's the highest. I didn't do this perfectly evenly. I think this one's the highest. If not, then it'll use a decision arrow. So in this case, the arrow on the top of the stack is pointing right. So it would take the rightmost stack. We'll say that's left and that's right. So in either case, it would take this one. It doesn't use the assistants or anything. It just discards them. So it's basically just cycling the stack for you. And that is the turn for the rival. It's pretty simple to run the rival. Okay, so the way the Mystic works is I start with 6 cards instead of, so you start with your regular 5 cards, but you always draw, when you're drawing up, you always draw an extra fear card. And how the Mystic has its special ability is it has more cards that allow it to get rid of fear, and the fear gets stored. When you get rid of fear like that, it gets stored on the board instead of getting removed. And then I can spend the fear from my board to execute these like extra actions here. So the Mystic will be trying to take fear, or kind of plays around with fear. Okay, so what do I want to do to start? Well, I've got 2 fear in my hand already, but I could use always a good strategy is to use the boot on the fear and then get rid of it. So I'll probably use, so I'm going to use a fear to go to one of the base spaces. And what do I want to start with? I always kind of like to get compasses first, so I think I'll go here and get a couple of compasses. Okay, so that's it for my first turn. That's my main action. Now it's back to the rival. Okay, so in the first round, it's going to put out a side tile with a guardian tile. Now, it doesn't put the weird thing about it is it doesn't put the guardian tile out all in every round like normal. It only does it in the first and third rounds. So we're going to discover a site, and then it will go to the lowest, or because it's a level 1 site, it'll start in the bottom row here, and it just uses the decision arrow to go there. So it's going to go to the leftmost space. So it's going to go here. And then what it does is it takes these tiles, go on the rival board. So if they don't have the matching one, it goes on that, like that. And you know, if it gets duplicates, they go here. Okay, so that's where the Site 1 tile is going to go. Okay. I have 3 compasses now, so I can also discover a site. So I think that's what I will do. I'll spend my 3 compasses. And I'm going to, well, these ones are nice because so these are new. You can see on these ones, you can do either get either a coin or a compass. So I like that. So I'll take one of those, and I'll take the compass. Okay, and then I'm going to get a coin, a tablet, and then this symbol means I can activate the effect of one of the face-up assistants here on the silver side. So, I mean, getting an arrow is not bad. Plus, you know, I'll have to draw another fear card to my discard, but that's not terrible. And then this symbol means I can activate the effect of one of the face-up assistants here on the silver side. So, I mean, getting an arrow is not bad. Plus, you know, I'll have to draw another fear card to my discard, but that's not terrible. So, you know, I think I will do, or I could just get another compass, I guess. That'll get me towards another space. But yeah, let's take the arrow. Take the arrow, and I'll get another fear. Okay, so the rival is going to get the lowest value item that is in the trade row. So we've got 3 items worth 1 point, so it's going to take the leftmost item. So it's going to take this one. Okay, back to me. Okay, so I've used both of my pawns. Now I've got a bunch of resources, so probably want to start moving up this. Oops. I did not move that. That was just me demonstrating stuff. Okay, so I do have a compass and arrow, so I could move up to there. And I might do that. So I think I will spend my compass and my arrow. And I will move up here. And I'll get a coin. Okay, the rival's turn. They are going to defeat. So what this means is if they're on a space with a guardian, they'll defeat the guardian. If not, then they'll move up on the research track. They do have this guardian here, so they will defeat that guardian. Actually, hang on, I'm gonna roll back my last turn here. I actually had the reason, instead of doing that, I just noticed that my guardian requires the same thing as moving up this track. So I think I'm going to defeat my guardian instead. I need to pay a boat to do that. So I think I'll use this one for the boat symbol. So I can defeat this guardian. I'll do that. That's a better move. Okay. And then of course the rival is going to defeat the guardian too. Okay, back to me. Okay, so I'm just got 3 coins and a tablet, so I can't really move up. Well, I guess if I could get another tablet somehow, I can move up here. What do I got here? So I can get compass, or I can get rid of a fear card, or I could exile this card to execute my special ability, but I don't have any fear cards in my fear card pile yet, so I think I'll just spend the lightning effect here and discard a fear card to my fear pile. So that was free action, and then I got this other one here with the free action, so I'll do that one too. Get rid of 2 fear cards. And that leaves me with this card, which I can get a coin or I can draw a card. Yeah, I might want to cycle through my deck. So I'm going to use this to draw a card. Let's see what my last card is. Well, it's probably a fear card. Yeah, it is a fear card. Which I can't really use for anything, which you can't really use for anything. So my main action, I do have 3 coins, so I might buy a card. There's a good 3-point card up there where I can gain a compass. This one here, let's me gain a compass for each one of these I've got, up to 3. That's not bad. I've only got 1, so this card will get better as the game goes on, but there is another one that will just straight up give me 2 compasses, and it has better icons on it. So, you know what? I'm going to go for this one instead. Because this gives me 2, as a free action, it gives me 2 compasses, and I get 2 boats out of that. So I think that's the better one to grab. Okay, Rival is going to get the lowest value artifact card. Oops, I should have refreshed this. There's only 1 artifact available, so it's going to get this one. And I don't really have anything else I can do. I just have a tablet left, so I'm going to pass. So this is just going to be the Rival for the rest of this round. So they're going to go on to a space where they can get arrows. So they're going to go here. Then they're going to go for the crystals. And then they're going to go for tablets. Basically, they're just blocking spaces for these. And then they're going to go for coins. Just this one. And they're we got 2 tiles left. Okay, here's the special tile for this game. So for the first round, it's not going to do anything with this tile. And then the last one, it wants compasses. So it's going to go here. Okay, so that's the end of the first round. Okay, round 2. Rival always starts, so they're going to take, again, they're going to take the lowest value artifact available, which is this one here. Okay, so we got 2 really nice spots here. This one gives me compasses and lets me activate the gold side of one of these, so that's not bad. And this one lets me exile a card and get a tablet, so that's pretty good because I need to exile my cards because I do have a lot of them, a lot of the fear cards. Or I could go here again, but I do like that spot. I'm gonna need a boat to get there. The boat card I have lets me exile a card. So, yeah, maybe that's not so great. Or, yeah, this spot needs a truck, which also lets me exile a card. And so, what do I want to do? Maybe I'll just discover another spot. Because I can get 3 compasses. So I've got this card here, gives me 2 compasses. And I got this card here that gives me a compass. So I got my 3 compasses. And then I'll need a boat or a car. I don't have a car, so I'd have to use my boat, to go. Let's go here. This will let me exile a card. Get rid of another fear. Let's see what we get. Okay, so okay. Going to get 2 tablets, and then I can upgrade. Do an upgrade. So I will get a tablet, and I'll upgrade a tablet to an arrow. Okay, so that is my turn. Rival. I got this one again. So now we're in round 2. Okay, so what this means is that we get to put an artifact. It wants to put an artifact down and activate it with a black tablet. But it has not progressed past above the first one in the temple. So because it hasn't done that, so it would have to have been here. Because it is not there yet, this does nothing. So that's kind of just a null turn. Okay, so what do I need next? So I should probably start getting up this track here a bit. And maybe, so I need some boots. So I gotta save 1 boot. So I can spend my boot, and I've got 2 tablets. So let's do that. Move here and get a coin. Okay, that's my turn. Now the rival is going to go to the compass spot, the highest compass spot it can block, which is this one here. So it's going to go there. I also would like to kill that guardian, but I only got here. So I need, so this is a rule I always forget, that you can spend the 2 coins to get a plane. I only have 1 coin right now, so I need to get some coins to do that. And then I don't have a compass right now. I do have the arrow, but I don't have the compass. So, yeah, I don't really have any. All I got left is a fear card. So probably want to take some compasses to do that. I need compasses and coins. So this space will give me 2 compasses. Go there, or I could get, I've got 1 coin. Do you have a way to get, I guess I could go use one of my tablets as well to get, well, I can get a compass and a coin with that. So I think I will spend my first one of these in my first spot and get a compass and a coin. So that's a free action to do that. So now I've got my 2 coins that I could spend for my plane, which will take care of that. So I'll spend the 2 coins to get a plane. And then I have the compass and an arrow. I'll spend those. And I'll defeat the guardian on that spot. So I'll defeat this guardian here. And that's my turn. Okay, so the rival's just going to the highest tablet space it can block, which would be this one here. Okay, back to me. I've got 1 pawn left, so what do I need? Okay, to get up here, I need an arrow and to discard a card or a gem. I don't have any coins, so this space is useless because I don't have a coin to spend. I mean, now I do have another artifact I could use, of course, but I don't think I want to use that yet. And there's no rush to get up here. Don't have any black tablets to use. So, I mean, I could get an arrow. Arrows are always good, so you know what? I'm going to spend that. Go here and get the arrow. It's the end of my turn, and then the rival. Rival is just blocking a coin spot. So it's going to go here. Okay, and all I got left is an arrowhead, which I can't really do much with that. I guess if I had a compass, I could move my book up. I don't think I'm going to waste. I think I'm going to pass here because I don't really have any resources left. I'll save that arrow for later. I don't want to spend. I could spend my second artifact and get some stuff, but I don't think I want to do that yet. Oh, I could always. Oh, and then yeah, I have my special ability, but can't really to use that. I have to exile a card, or I can go to my bottom, my execute one of my blue lightning spaces, but don't think I want to do that either. So yeah, I'm passing to the rival now. Okay, so they're going to take the lowest value item card on the left. So they're going to choose this one. And then they're going to defeat a Guardian if able. They're not on a spot with a Guardian, so they will research instead. But they don't take an assistant tile. And the decision arrow is on the right for this one, so they will go this way. And now now they got the actual research action, so they're going to move up again. There's no decision on this one. They just move there, and they're going to discard that. And they're going to discard the one on the right, which I said was this one here, so they'll discard this one. Okay, so we're in round 2, so they're going to discover a level 1 site without revealing a Guardian. And they're going to go for the bottom left is where they're going to go, so they're going to go here. Okay, now I didn't read anything about these ones here are new. I'm assuming for solo they can be used as the compass or the coin, so I'm just going to put it in the coin slot. And okay, now it's just going to block the aerospace, which would be this new one, or this is the one they revealed. Sorry, they should have a guy there. There is no aerospace for them to block. And they're going to do the gem space. So that's it for them. Say end of round 2. Okay, rival goes first. This time they're taking the lowest value artifact, which would be this one here. Okay, where do I want to start here? I do like this new space here. Gives you an arrow and lets you draw a card. That's pretty nice. Although this one let me get an arrow too, but I'd have to draw a fear card. Yeah, I haven't opened up either of these spots. Just kind of what we kind of want to do, but I use this to go to a car spot. And I'm going to go here. That lets me draw another card. Gives me a blue arrow. And the rival is going for a tablet spot. So I'll go to the best tablet spot it can. Back to me. I think I'm going to use these two again, because I think to get the 3 compasses, and then I can discover the site. And because of this card lets me, when I discover a new site, I can do the exile instead of the effect on the card. Or on the tablet. So that's pretty cool. And I think I do need a plane. So let's see. That'll give me the 3 compasses. And what do I have? I have a boat. I have a car. So I'd like to open up. Oh, I guess I could do this spot here. Get that tablet stuff going, but I don't have a coin. This gives me a coin, so then I can't do the exile. But, you know, it might be better getting the black tablet than doing the exile special ability. So I will spend 2 boots. And I will go here. And I'll use the coin on this to get the black tablet. I got my first black tablet. And let's see what we got. Okay, get this guy. And that, Okay, and that lets me draw a card, get a coin, and a regular tablet. Rival turn. Rival is blocking a compass space. Best one available is up here. Okay, so I've used both my pawns. Now, do I have two? Yeah, I do have two. I could do the, I might as well do the Guardian again. I guess I'm going full Guardian this time. So I'll do the 2-boot move here. And I'll spend a regular tablet. And I will defeat that Guardian. And I'm going to do, I'm just going to do a free action here to discard exile one of my fear cards. So I've got a lot of fear going. Okay, Rival. Rival here is researching. So they're researching left. Go here and discard this. And then they're going left. Well, this is the highest pile here, so they're going to discard this one. Okay, I'm out of cards. So what have I got? I've got 2 arrows, a black tablet, and a coin. I don't have a card in hand to discard, so I can't go that way. And I have no gems right now. Can I get a gem somehow? Could spend one of my idols to pay a coin to get a gem. Maybe I want to do that because I do have a black tablet that I could use to activate that, which might be cool. Let's do that. Okay, so I'm going to spend my second idol, and I spend a coin here to get a gem. And then I'm going to move here. Okay, invoking an altar is a main action though, so I cannot do that this turn. I'll have to wait till next turn. Okay, Rival. They are on round 3 here, so they're going to discover a level 1 site and place a Guardian. And they're going right, so they will go here. And they have a compass spot available, so that will go over the compass spot. Okay, so my turn. I'm going to invoke. This is the only one I can evoke right now, so I put the tablet on the blue space here, and I can pick an artifact to put there, and I can invoke it right away. Now, I don't have any gems, so there's no point in doing this one. This one lets me draw 2, or this one lets me gain an item and put it on the top of my deck. Or I can draw 2. I actually don't have any cards in my draw pile, so this is this is pretty much the only one that I want to do. So I'll do that one. That one lets me gain an item and put it on top of my deck. Any item I want. They're all equal value there, so I can get another double compass card, which is nice. This one gives me a coin and a compass, or I can pass to gain 3 compasses. And this one's still here. That gain 1 compass for each. Now I've got 3 of those, so that's max effect now. So this one, yeah, I'm going to take this one because this one gives me 3 compasses when I play it right now. I'm going to go to the top of my deck. Rival turn. They are blocking a gem space. The only one is here. Okay, my turn again. I've got 2 arrowheads, which I can't really, it doesn't let me really do. I mean, if I could get a compass, I guess I could move my book up and get an assistant finally. I have no way to get a compass. Well, I do. I just have my blue spaces left on my artifact. I think I'm going to pass because I don't really have any resources I could use right now. Okay, so Rival here on out. So here goes. So they are going to defeat a Guardian, which there is a Guardian there for them to defeat, so they'll defeat there. They're going to block a coin spot. Should be this one here. And they're going to get the lowest value item, which is this one. Going to block an arrow spot. And then we're on round 3 now, so they are going to put a tablet down on the... So they're going to take... That one means you take a tablet from the supply and put it on the topmost space in the temple track with an artifact card. So that's this spot here. So they're red, they will go there. And that's it for the round. Now we're on to round 4. Okay, rival starts the round. They're going to go for a compass spot. So the highest level one that's available is this one here. That's a nice compass spot too. Oh, and of course they're taking the spot that gives you the black tablets too, or one of the spots that gives you black tablet. Okay, so oof, I got a whole heck of a lot of fear in my hand. But I do have a lot of guardians to use. So I think I need to exile some of these. Oh, okay, so I've got, I'm going to start with this one here, my special one, because that gives me 3 compasses. So I'm going to use that one and get 3 compasses. Rival is taking an arrow spot. Best one available is this one here. Okay, my turn. I do like this spot here, but I guess I could use this coin to get the black tablet. So to do that one, I'm going to spend this guy. That will give me two cards. To go here, I'm going to take the black tablet instead of the coin. We'll take a regular tablet. And I get to draw a card. Okay, rival's turn. They were around 4 here, so they're going to discover a level 2 site. No guardian on it. And they're going left, so they will do this one here. Ooh, that's a nice spot too. Okay, my turn. So I've got 3. I'd like to do a level 2 spot if I can too. I've got 3 compasses so far, so I need more compasses. And I've got a black tablet, so I could spend my turn, and I could invoke the card again and get another free item. There's a nice, let's see, what does that camera do? Activate any level 1 site in a row where you have placed the guy. Oh, that's nice. So I could activate any one of these. Well, I guess the card, I don't get the card at the top of my deck, so it goes at the top of my deck, so I guess I don't get to play it right away. Well, think about that. What else do I need here? I do have a card that lets me draw a card right away, so I could. I think I will do that. Okay, so I'm going to place the black tablet. I'm going to execute the artifact, invoke the artifact. So that will give, I'm going to take this card here. Put that on the top of my deck. That'll be my turn. Okay, the rival takes the lowest value artifact available, which is this one. Oops. That is not where that goes. Okay, and then I want to draw that card. So I do have this card in hand, so I'm going to use the free action on here to draw a card, which gets me this card. And I'm going to use this card to activate any site, any level 1 site in a row where I have already placed one of my guys. So I can activate any one of these. Now the rule is, say I want to activate this, I cannot get a black tablet by activating this site this way. I can only get it when I'm placing a guy there. So that's one of the rules there. And Let's see, what's good? Oh, okay, so if I go here, I can get actually this compass plus I execute the gold side of this, which gives me another 2 compasses. So that's what I want to do, because I want to be able to play it. So that will give me 3 compasses. So I'm going to activate that one. Okay, so that is my turn. The rival is going to a tablet space. So they're going to take this juicy one here. Okay, and so now I have 6 compasses. So I can spend my 6 compasses to discover a level 2 site. I have this guardian here, which gives me 2 boats. Oh, darn. Did not plan that well, did I? I have a boat and a boot in my hand. Okay, so I've got, oh no, I need a car and a boot. That's a bit of a waste. Oh no, I can't use this. I need it. Ugh. I guess I could do, no, I guess I'll hold off on that till next turn. I can't actually do that this turn, so I'll wait till next turn, see what else I can do. So I got a couple of arrowheads and a tablet. Unfortunately, I need 2 tablets and an arrowhead, so not quite got what I need. I got mostly fear in my hand right now. Well, I could get a coin. I do still have another pawn, so I do need a tablet. So do I have I don't have a vehicle. I have a boat. Boats do not get me what I want right now. Oh, I could just use a regular old boot here. And because I need the 2 tablets, I'll go here and I'll get 2 tablets. Rival is defeating a guardian. They do not have a guardian to defeat, so they're going to move up the research track. And they can go, they're going right. So they're going this way. He's way ahead of me on that track. Okay, so I got no pawns left. I am going to use this card here. Well, maybe I should wait up for that because I might need the coin. Let's just, let's spend 2 tablets and an arrow. To move up here. And that will get me another compass. Okay, rival's turn. Rival is blocking a coin space. So it's going to block this one here. Okay, so I don't have a gem. I have a tablet and a compass. Ooh, does that mean I have to spend an idol? That is expensive. I do have an idol to spend. Okay, well, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my book here because I do have a compass and an arrow. So I'm going to move here and I'm going to get my first assistant. And we got here. This one lets me draw a card. I think I'm going to take the compass one here. Okay, rival turn. They are going to take the lowest value artifact. That one. Okay, now I just got a tablet and a whole bunch of compasses. I could technically go up that, but well, and give me a black tablet. Maybe it is worth it to spend an idol on that. Well, let's do that. Let's do it. I don't know if this is going to be good, but I'll spend an idol, tablet, and a compass to move up here, and then I get a black tablet. Oh, that's worth it. But I guess I could get another free card on this one here, or I guess I could put a whole new one down because I am up there now, so I could put one down here or here. So yeah, I'll take a look at that. Okay, so the rival we're on round 4. So they are putting down a card and a tablet. Oh, they're doing both, I think. They are putting a tablet. First, they're putting a tablet down, invoking this altar, because it's the highest one that's on there. And then they're going to take the rightmost artifact And they will place it on the lowest empty altar. So they're going to place it here. And then they're going to place another tablet there. Oh, sorry, lowest. Lowest one is over here. They're going to go here. So that one's interesting because that one gives you, lets you draw 2 cards, and then you may place one face down to exile and get a coin. This is pretty good for me. So I could just execute this one and tie them on this one, or I could place another one down. See what we got here. So return a place to your board. Each of your travel icons counts. And that's a little late for that one. I mean, having another go, well, each of my travel icons is a plane. That is a pretty good ability here, because that would let me go, well, I mean, I guess it would just let me go here. I mean, do I have enough compasses now? I only have 5 compasses now, because I spent one. And I can't get another one. So, yeah, I don't think I like that one. Yeah, I think I'm going to invoke this one here that he opened up here, because I do like that one. That lets me draw 2, and then I can discard one of the drawn cards to exile and get a coin. Oh, and this gets me back. I don't have a pawn left, so yeah. So I'll place this one down to do the exile. I'll put the other one in my hand, and then I'll exile the sphere card. And as a free action, I might as well spend this guy and exile another fear card from my hand. Stocking up on those. Okay. Rival's turn. They are blocking a gem space. Yeah, we didn't get a lot of gem spaces up here. Still just got that one there. Makes moving up on the gem track pretty hard. Okay, my turn again. Yeah, and I kind of need a gem to go anywhere. I've got a bunch of compasses. I did want to play this to get 2 more compasses. And I guess I can use I have my assistant. I'm going to use my assistant. So I'll get 3 more compasses. I'm just loading up on compasses here for the next round. But main action-wise, I don't think I can do anything main action-wise. Pretty much out of resources that were compasses. I can't move up either track. I guess I could use compasses to buy an artifact. I haven't done that yet. That might be useful. So I need 6 for next round. So I've got an extra 2 to spend. It's nothing really for 2, but I guess I could go a little more expensive. Oh, this one lets me get one of my artifacts back. That's pretty cool. Is it even worth buying artifacts in this game? You know, I think I'm just going to pass. You know, Rival's last turn here. They're going to research. So they've got no decision to make. They have to go that way. And then they're going to take the biggest pile. And that is the end of round 4. We're on to the final round here. Okay, beginning of the final round. Rival is going to start by not doing anything, so they don't discover a site on the final round. That's interesting. I'm playing on easy, by the way, so maybe that's why. Okay, so I want to discover one of these spots up here. I've got my 6 compasses, so I'll spend my 6. And I do have... Oh, I forgot the boat guy, but boat guy doesn't... Oh, I guess the site that's already discovered is the boat one. So that don't help me at all. So I need a boat. So I guess I got to spend a boat, and a car, which that's kind of stinky. I don't want to spend... Both my car cards are pretty good. You know, I'm going to spend this to draw another card. Hopefully get a better card. Oh, I got a double boat. Okay, I got lots of boats. Man, too many boats. So I guess I gotta use a car. Okay, so I'll use a boat and a car. And I'm gonna go with this spot here, which lets me flip back up a Guardian, which means I can get my cars back now. Now I got the cars and I don't really need them. And I got my first level 2 one here, which gives me 2 arrows, and I get to use a silver space. So that's pretty good. That guy takes 3 tablets. Alright, which silver space do I want to use? Nothing but compasses, man. I'm like, do I even need compasses anymore? Coin, I don't have a coin. Well, I guess I could use this coin. I've got a coin here. Yeah, you know, arrows are good. I'm going to spend this coin to get another arrow. So I'm executing this one here. Okay, rival turn. They are blocking a compass spot. So the highest compass spot is this one here. Okay. Now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my idle on a blue spot, which means I have to draw a fear card. And that lets me execute my special ability, which means I can burn off the fear cards I've been throwing. So I'm going to do the 4 card special ability, which lets me defeat a Guardian for free. Do that, so I defeat that Guardian for free. Okay, rival spot. They're taking the cheapest artifact on the right. So this one here. Okay, so now really I just need to move up the track. Okay, so I need gems. And gems are, well, we've got 1 gem space up there with the double boat, and I do have the double boat. I finally use this double boat. I'll use that. It's my last pawn. Let's get a gem finally. And I get to execute a gold ability, which lets me pay. Oh, I don't have any coins. I could have used this guy to pay a coin for a gem, which would have been sweet. But I don't have a coin. Do I have a way of getting a coin? Doesn't look like I do. Well, I could use an idol to get a coin, but... Oh, I might have a free... Do I have a free thing in my hand? No. Of course, my free play card gives me more compasses. Swimming in compasses. Compasses everywhere. Okay, so this one gives me a coin and lets me reuse one of my guardians. That's not great. This one lets me draw the bottom card of my deck. Okay. Oh, that's what I'll do. I'll draw the bottom card of my deck. Okay, got that. It's not bad. Probably need to get rid of some some fear here. Okay, rival's turn. Block a tablet spot. So I'll go there. Okay, now I gotta start spending stuff. So I do need a tablet though. I actually don't have a ton of resources here. Do I have a way of getting a tablet? Well, I could buy, you know what, I'll spend this. So that gives me 2 compasses. I'm not going to need compasses going to get up the tower track. So I'll spend 2. So that gives me 4 compasses, and I can buy this one here. And this one lets me move one of my idols on my player board from a slot back to my supply crate. So that's good. I think I will need that. I don't want to take the one that gives me fear. Okay, rival's turn. They are defeating a guardian, but they don't have one to defeat. So they will move up the research track. And then we'll go to the rightmost spot. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. There's only really one place to go. Now I can use that idle. I need to get some tablets. So I'll get 2 tablets with my idle. That's a free action. So now I've got my tablets. And, oh, but I don't have a coin. Man. Oh, this gives me a coin. I will spend this card to give me a coin. And so I needed a coin, a tablet, and a gem. Move me up here. And that actually lets me grab another assistant. The bonus I got is being able to flip back a guardian. I think I'll do the one that gives me a coin. So I'll get another assistant. Yeah, I'll get the... These are crappy assistants here. Compass. Or spend a coin to get... Yeah, I've got lots of arrows, so I guess I'll get... compass, I guess. So it gives me 2 more compass. Okay, rival's turn. They are blocking a gem space. Doesn't matter to me because I got no pawns left anyways. Okay, of course I need another gem. And I need a coin to get a gem. I have no coins. I guess I could use an idol to get a coin and a compass, which I'm going to have to do. You know what? Actually, how many cards I have? I've got 2 in my special pile. So I'm going to actually execute my blue action again, which is a main action now, which lets me exile a card. So I'll exile a fear card, and then that executes my special ability, which means I can spend 2 to get a coin, 2 fear cards to get a coin and a compass. Which gives me my coin that I can use next turn. The rival is researching and getting another assistant, so they will get this spot here. I'm not getting 3 gems. I am not getting to the top of that track. There's just been so few gems in this game. They're taking the rightmost assistant, so I'll take this one. Okay, so I need a coin. I need the gem, so I gotta spend it. Oh, I spent my last idol. That was dumb. I needed that idol. Oh, I had a coin here. Hang on. Okay, I'm gonna undo that last turn. Doesn't really matter in the order of things. Put my, I forgot I had that coin, the guardian coin. So I have my coin that I needed. Instead, I'm going to use my idol to, which is what I wanted to do, to spend a coin to get a gem. So that's the only way I'm going to get a gem. Okay, so there I got my gem. Okay, and now I can spend an arrow, a gem, and a... Oh, I need another coin. Man, I just... Yeah. Is there a way to trade it? Yeah, I think I'm hooped here. Just too many compasses and not enough coins. Do any of the artifacts give me coins? So I can draw a card. Oh, and I can get my guardian flip back up, which would give me a coin. Okay, so I'll do so many compasses. I can generate 2. Of course, that costs 3. Can I get another compass somehow? What do these guys do? These guys just give me symbols, which is useless. Used all my idols. Yeah, I'm not getting much farther than I'm at right now. Man, I'm stuck on a coin. I've got lots of arrows. Even got a gem. Well, I guess I can move up here, spend my gem. Then I'd be able to use a compass to draw 2 more cards or gain. Well, I mean, that's what I'll probably have to do. Do I want to use the gem? Well, you know what? I'll go this way because I can spend... I've got lots of arrows, so I'll spend an arrow. And then I just have to discard a card down. I've got lots of cards in my hand, fear cards. So I can move this way here, and that lets me draw I mean, this way would have been better to get a black tablet, but then I got to spend my gem, which I need to move my research thing up. At least drawing a card gives me a chance at maybe getting a coin. No, this is another compass. Well, that gives me enough compasses to buy an artifact next turn. So that's good. Okay, so that gives me. They're gonna block a coin spot. I'll go here. Okay, so play this card, which gives me 3 compasses. And what's the better move here? So this one lets me return a placed pawn to my board and each of my travel. Oh, return a placed pawn to my board. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. That one costs 4. Or I could draw a card and because I'm gonna need. I can get up to the next spot. Yeah, like the farthest I'm gonna get is here. I'm not gonna find 3 gems. So you know what? This one's probably the best one to get because that will give me my coin. Oh, this one. So I play that. It'll let me draw a card. Oh, so I got a good card here. Oh, that's a great card to get. Oh no, because I don't have a pawn. I don't have a pawn on a level 1 site. So that card is useless, unfortunately. But I do get to flip my guardian back up. That gives me the coin, and I'll flip it back down so I can get my coin for next turn. Okay, so rival. They are blocking an arrow spot. Going there. Okay, so now I have a coin, a gem, and an arrow. I can move up here. Oh, well, that lets me flip a guardian back up again. And so coin is, I guess I'll flip the coin one back again. Why not? Okay, the rival is taking the lowest value. Oops, I forgot to refresh the lowest value artifact on the left. So that would be this one. And I've got a tablet and an arrow, so I need another arrow somehow. All I've got is this card, which does not. If I had placed it in here somewhere, that would help me. I do have 2 compasses left. There is a 2 compass artifact. What does that one mean? Exchange one of my assistants with one available in the supply board. The new one is the same level as the refreshed one. Is there one that gives... Ooh, this one... I do have the coin, so I can do this one will give me the arrow. So, okay, so I'll use both my assistants to get 2 compasses to buy this. And this refreshes it as well. So, okay, I got that. So, I will get this one here. I replace one of my compass ones. And it comes in refreshed. Perfect. And then I'll do that next turn. So that's my action for this turn. So the rivals last action, they are going to do the black tablet action again. So they're going to the leftmost artifact. So this one here is going here. Oh, first they put the tablet down on I think this one here. And then they'll play a card. So they played that one there, and they will activate that one as well. Oh, they just screwed me out of a bunch of points. All right, my turn. Okay, so I'm going to flip my guardian to get that coin again. I'm going to use my assistant here to spend that coin to get an arrow. I'm going to spend my other arrow in my tablet. That will move me up here, and then I will get another black tablet. Sweet. Okay, rival has already passed. So back to me. I have the black tablet, so I probably... Well, I want to do this one or this one. Oh, this one gives me a coin and a gem. Does that help me? I need 3 gems. Coin and a gem probably doesn't help me do much. Like, I need a tablet and a gem to move up to that space. And I have no idols left or anything to get me a tablet. So this one lets me draw 2 cards, but I have no cards left in my draw pile. So the best thing I could really do is screw the rival out of 2 points there and gain an item and get it to the top of my deck. There's only one there, so I mean that will give me like 1 point. Probably lost more points than I gained on that move, but we'll see. Okay, that's the end of the game. That's all I can do. So let's go to scoring. Okay, rival's gonna, got to the top of that, so they got 31 for that. Luckily, they didn't get any temple tiles. They got 4 of the unique idols, and they got 1 of non-unique. So they score 3 points for each, like me. So they've got 12 points for that, but they lose 2 points for the non-unique one. So they got 10 points on the idols. They only got 2 guardians, which was interesting. So they get 10 points for that. And then artifacts, they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points for artifacts and 3 for items, which gives them another 10. They got no fear cards, or they don't lose points for fear. And then then we do then we do these things here. So the black tablets thing. So unfortunately the rival does not lose points for the black tablets like I will. But they do get to score points for winning in the spots. So they won these 2 spots here. So they're going to get 5 points for that. So they got 66 points. Okay, so my points, I got 20 for that one and 3 for my book. So I got 23 on the research track. Didn't get any temple tiles either. I got 12 points. So for my idol, my ones that I used, I got 12 points plus my face up, my unused, I got 4. So I got 16 points total on the idols. And then the guardians, I did pretty good on the guardians. I got 4 of them, so I got 20 points on guardians. And then the items, I got a lot of fear though. I didn't get rid of enough fear. So I got 13 points for items and artifacts, which is actually, that's not too bad actually. And actually I didn't do as bad on fear as I thought I did. So I got only -3 on fear. But I am going to lose. So I spent 4 of these tablets and they are -3 each. So I'm going to lose 12 points for the tablets. That's at -15 now. But I did win this one here. So I do get 2 points for that. And I ended up with 57 points. So yeah, lost this one. Yeah, I just couldn't, the gems really killed me in this game. That not being able to get up there. But even with that extra 9, well, that extra 9 points would have actually made it a tie game. So yeah, not being able to get up there really hurt me. But yeah, so this is interesting. I do like this temple. It is way different than the other ones. I love this kind of, judging whether you should use the tablets or not. I probably went a little too heavy on those. This is the first time I've played this, so but yeah, that's how this new one plays. As usual, thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.